Find A4 for the sequence described. Geometric, with a sub 5 equal to 16 and a sub 7 equal to 9. So we know A5 and A7, but we don't know the ratio and we don't know the first term. So let's see if we can find them. A5, or A6, is A5 times R, and A7 is A6 times R, which means that A7 is A5 times R, which is A5 sub 5 times R squared. We know A7 is given as 9. A sub 5 is given as 16, R squared, which means that R squared is equal to 9 divided by 16. Taking the square root of both sides, we get that R is equal to plus or minus 3/4. We have two different possible ratios, positive 3/4 or negative 3/4. We're going to have to take this into account when we're looking for A4. So A5 is 16, A7 is 9, and we're looking to find A4. A5 should be A4 times the ratio. A5 is 16, A4 is what we seek to know, and the ratio is 3/4. In this case, to find A4, we'll multiply both sides by 4/3. And we'll get A4 is equal to 4 times 16 is 64 divided by 3. On this side, the 3/4 and the 4/3 are going to become 1. So if the ratio is positive 3/4, then A sub 4 is 64/3. If the ratio is negative 3/4, A5 is still A4 times negative 3/4. So 16 is equal to A4 times negative 3/4. And the only difference here is we're going to multiply by negative 4/3 instead of the positive 4/3 before. So the only difference in the answer is that we're going to get negative 64/3 instead of positive 64/3. So we have two possible answers for this sequence. A4 could be 64/3 or A4 could be negative 64/3.